Hey friends, welcome back to our show. This is Peoria. Dang it, why do I keep doing that? It's not. It's What's Up Peoria, Peoria Music Live. I'm Kelly Schneider. We've got Kindall Nelson and Jared Grabb is here as our special guest today. And as usual, what are we going to do?
We're going to tell everybody what's going on in Peoria this weekend.
That's exactly right. So, as always, we're going to start our weekends on January. You know what? I realized last week that I was talking about Thursday like it was Thursday, but it's Tuesday today.
Yeah.
Pro tip. But Thursday will be January 30th. So, just so you know, this week is Tax Identity Theft Awareness Week. Probably because tax day is coming up. So you're going to learn about various tax season specific scams and identity theft issues, along with how to protect yourself if you go to the Peoria Library McClure branch. I was unaware that there was a McClure branch until I found this out. So silly me. I think I know everything about Peoria, but I don't yet. So that's help me. Anyways. We have Portillo's is going to be donating 20% of their sales to the TCRC Inc. That's going to help program services and extracurricular activities for individuals with disabilities that they serve in the community. So you can go there. Anything you purchase, I think it's between 4 and 8 p.m. on the Thursday, will donate 20%, which is very cool. We like to eat good and have fun and do good. Yeah. Get the cake while you're there. For the love of God, get the cake. So good. All right. This excites me to literally no end because I love wine and cheese. And there's going to be cheese specialist Jason at the Hy-Vee. He's certified, by the way. He's going to teach us about wine and cheese. So Jason is going to be pairing 6 varials of, I don't think that's the right word, but
Varietals.
Thanks. That's what? Yeah. Anyways, of prophecy wine with different specialty meats and cheeses. I won't eat the meat, but I will eat all the cheeses. So
I want to know how you become a certified cheese specialist.
I'm willing to go there.
Yeah.
Am I right? Like, I want to get certified for real. So anyways, that's going on Thursday. You will find me there. Sweet Fire Bar and Grill, they're going to host their winter weather sweet night specials. So their happy hour specials, those are going on all night long. If you love cats and you want to paint them, you could go to Pizza Works because they're going to have a paint night there. Always fun. I hope people are really taking advantage of these. I say this and like I've literally never gone to one of these, but I love people.
They're fun. My stepmom has gone to 2 in the last in like the last month or so. So yeah.
Oh, all right.
I
So
love
they're a
Pizza
lot of fun.
Works.
Yeah. Hey, so we like Pizza
Gary's a
Works.
good
We
guy.
like the paint nights. Yeah, and they always have music and stuff going on
Yeah.
there too, don't they? Excellent.
Oh yeah, on Thursday you can do your paint night and stick around, and they have the live music on Thursday starting at 9.
Excellent.
So
Awesome. Yeah, and you really should just hang out, have a couple drinks, paint. It's good stuff. So going back to the kitties and other animals, if you love shelter animals and you want to help them out, you can go to their axe throwing fundraiser. So it's going to help TAPS, which I got one of my fur babies from TAPS, so that sounds like a lot of fun. Have either of you done the axe throwing thing yet?
I'm not.
I have not either. I don't know if I care to either. I mean, like, first of all, it's going to be really dangerous giving me an axe, but second of all, just picture me like throwing it directly at the ground because that's kind of
what
my
I see,
style.
yeah.
Or worse, and probably more likely is so you won't find me there or at any of the other axe throwing activities, but probably for your better interest.
yeah, which means it's safe for them.
Right. I'm doing it for you guys. North Art Studios, they're going to be hosting an It Takes Two bracelet making class. So you can make friendship bracelets or multiple bracelets of the same styles or different ones. You get crafty, okay? Do it. Or if you like to be trivia brained, I don't know, challenged, whatever. There's a couple of trivia nights that are usually going on Thursdays. You can check that out at McMahon's Pints and Plates or at the Germantown Grill.
Nice.
Thursday. Doom.
All right, so the last few weeks I've talked about there being a lot of open mics on Thursdays, but not a lot of other things. Well, people were listening apparently because this Thursday is packed.
Awesome.
Rags and Riches are at Bishop Hill Creative Commons. Josh Thompson is at Mickey's Pizzeria in East Peoria. Dallas Moore and Lucky Chucky are at Whiskers Pub in Lakin. Tartan Inn always has the acoustic music
Yes.
on Thursdays, so Mike Miller is there. And as I was coming in, I got a notification. They haven't had it for a while, but Kenny's has the Illinois Central Jazz Train there.
Oh, okay.
On Thursday, so that's exciting. It used to be every Thursday.
And they don't usually go to Kenny's, do they?
Well, they used to every Thursday.
Okay.
But it's been probably a year or so since they've done it.
Welcome
So,
back. Fantastic.
That was
news.
actually my husband's and I our first date was to see the Illinois Central Jazz Train at Kenny's.
That's
So,
really cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good stuff. There was a thing I was going to say, and now I don't recall. Oh, as always, go to the Peoria Music Live page if you want to check out all the times and days and stuff that are going on in the weekend. I will assure you that there were far more musical events going on this weekend than like anything else that I found. So it's a big deal. And what's great is you can like go check out the events that I'm talking about and then still go check out live music. That's a plus, right? Okay, so Friday will be January 31st, and the Rotary is going to be hosting the Illinois State climatologist Trent Ford, who's going to talk about climate change in Illinois. This is going to take place at the Water House rather than at their normal meeting spot. Guests are welcome, so you don't have to be a Rotarian in order to go, but this should be a really interesting conversation at the very least. Friday is also National Hot Chocolate Day. Woo! So you can celebrate this indulgent winter favorite with Sweetfire Chef's delicious features. And one of those happens to be an adult hot chocolate, which sounded delicious, but they had like kid hot chocolate and white chocolate and sundaes and galore. It sounded delicious. Mio Creativo, which is at the Northwoods Mall, they're going to be hosting a community success group to connect, network, and impact one another by creating an intimate group to identify and resolve challenges in their businesses. So there's going to be a host and lots of other people to network with, so you can go and check out that community building initiative. There's the Poor Brothers Tap Room, which you probably have stuff to say about them. I don't know, maybe. They're partnering with Revolution Brewing Company and are hosting a coat drive here in Peoria. So that's going to benefit the Peoria Heights Community School District 325 and other community causes. Always doing good and having fun, so you can drop off new or gently used hats, gloves, scarves, coats, things like that at Poor Brothers. And then you can check out some of the outstanding Revolution Brewing beers from their Straight Jacket series. So I think they were going to have like a couple on there. Oh, I'm hungry. Anyways, for those of you that don't remember, the Fox Pub will be doing, sorry, I sounded like Porky Pig. They're going to be doing 10 beers every month from some of their favorite breweries to help them celebrate their 10-year anniversary. So the first one in February is going to be from Wake Brewing out of Rock Island. And then finally, for my Friday, as a reminder, there's always the German food buffet at the Lindenhof. So dinner buffet, food buffet, whatever.
All right, so we're going to have Jared help us out with what's going on Friday.
So this Friday for music, we have Whiskey Bent acoustic duo at Hungry Moose. And then I will be playing, I'm Jared Grabb, playing at 12 Bar there in Peoria Heights. Brian Carroll's Unlikely Trio returns to W.E. Sullivan's. Highway J will be at Brasky's Bar and Grill. Alice and Hannah will be at Oliver's in the Heights. She has a giant voice. It's pretty awesome. And Circo will be at Kenny's.
All right, thanks. As always, that's just a portion of
Tiny fraction,
what's going
really.
on. I put the whole list, and I was like, I have to delete how many?
Oh my gosh. Right, you just like pull the list over and you're like, I can't possibly talk about that much stuff. Even though I ramble, it's still partially my fault. Anyways, we could talk about Saturday. I can talk about a little bit of it right now, but there we go. Thanks. Saturday is February 1st, so you can stop by the Sheridan Hy-Vee on for their big game day tasting. So obviously, I actually forgot about this, but the Super Bowl is on Sunday. They're going to have samples from all their fresh departments as well as beer, hard seltzer, and cocktail samples to get you ready for Sunday. Mackinac Valley Vineyard is going to be opening for their 17th season, so that's pretty neat. Cruisins on Farmington, they're going to have your chance to win Post Malone and St. Louis tickets. That concert is Friday on February 7th at the Enterprise Center, so if you want tickets to that, you could go try and win them. There's a Make It Together date night at the J. Draper Glass Studio, and I'm pretty sure you make paperweights or something gorgeous, so that's neat. And then there's another glass thing, which is the Fused Glass Heart-Shaped Dish class at North Arts Studios. Sorry, that was awkward, but so am I.
All right, so Saturday night, we have the Little Jam Band at Wayne's 121 Club in Tremont. The Mark Tonelli Trio is at Rhythm Kitchen Music Cafe. Hot Sauce Universe, they're going to be at Fox Pub. Poplar Street is at Twisted Spoke Saloon. The Pat Black Band is at Kerrigan's Pub. Traverse Brothership with the Easy Riders are going to open at Kenny's. And Reckless Whiskey is going to be at Cruisins on Route 29.
Okay.
I went there
The new one, the East Peoria one. Okay.
Yep, they're I think they're right on the edge. I think it's technically Creve Coeur.
Okay. Okay.
But I went there on Saturday for their grand opening.
Excellent.
It was awesome. It was packed.
Oh, I'm sure.
From the one end to the other.
Did they make a lot of changes to the inside? Do you remember when it?
They,
Okay.
They have made a lot of changes. There's a lot of, of course, new stuff up on the walls too and stuff like that. But, and I don't know if I'm the only one that would notice this or not, but I got up and was taking some pictures and I was getting down. I looked down and I'm like, all the changes and the floor is still the same.
Are you serious? That was like the one thing that stuck in my head too.
The
Like,
black and white checkered floor. And I think it's been there for several,
It's been there. I remember going to a show when I was like college, and it was the black and white checkered floors. So,
and yeah,
that was a
there's
minute
nothing.
ago. It wasn't like last year. I know it's young, but
There's there's nothing wrong with it or anything.
no,
I just
not at
thought it
all.
was funny.
I wonder if that's
know?
just like such a classic detail about that place that you're like, man, I can't touch that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Obviously,
be.
if I remember that from
The way I always put it is, it was at least 5 years ago,
it.
and then we just move on. Whether we're
It
talking about
was.
junior high or
Yeah, it was at least 5 years ago, but that's really funny. Okay, so Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, February 2nd, there is the American Cancer Society Super Shuffle 5K, and they're going to kick off the big day with a 5K run, of course. And then there's a bunch of Super Bowl parties going on. So I know there's some at Mad Hatter's Pub, Da Joint, Sugars on Main, Twisted Spoke Saloon, Jimmy's Bar, Illinois Valley Yacht Club, and the Bullpen, just to name like a very small few. All of them had great food and drink specials and what have you. So, in fact, one of them was a potluck, if I remember right. I think it might have been.
and I forgot to put it on the list, but there's an open mic at Mad Hatter's preceding the
Oh, right
party,
on.
So we can
Cool.
check that out
Go
and then
jam out and
stay
then just stay and very cool.
so.
And that's what I have for Sunday.
And what do we have for Sunday?
Just one thing on the list here for Sunday, Matt Eckberg at Kickapoo Creek Winery in Edwards.
All right.
Now
we get up and leave.
A little tough to compete with the Super Bowl with music. So.
yeah,
Sure.
yep.
So that's what we've got for
Sorry,
the
yeah, I lost
weekend.
my-
That's all right.
My mind went blank.
It's like me every day.
So-
anyways, yes.
Yeah.
Jared's going to play for us. He's going to tell us things and play.
Hopefully.
So tell us. Well, we know that you're playing on Friday.
On Friday at 12 Bar in the Heights there over Edge.
What time?
7:30 to 10:30, I'll be doing a 3-hour set there.
Okay. Very cool. I like that place.
I went and saw Hot Sauce Universe there a week or so ago, and it's real nice cocktail bar, and they got some fixings from downstairs as well, so should be nice.
Have you played there before?
I have not played there before, so it'll be nice change of pace.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you have anything else coming up?
I do. I'm actually playing there again on Wednesday, February 5th, for their Songs and Stories, their songwriter series there at 12 Bar.
Cool.
And then February 23rd, there is a fundraiser happening at Poor Bros and Slow Hand Barbecue for Ryan Smith, who was the chef behind Slow Hand Barbecue. He has had some health issues in the last couple months, and so we're throwing a big event upstairs and downstairs for that on the 23rd.
Okay. Good. Good
They'll
to
be
know.
playing that.
So, awesome. So, what are you playing for us today?
I'm going to play a new song called Lydia. It's about Lydia Moss Bradley. I've got a whole album coming out this summer that's all about Peoria history, regional history.
That.
And so the song's on there in that mix.
Cool.
Awesome. Great. So, where can people find more about you?
JaredGrabb.com, JaredGrabb, 2 B's, .com, or look it up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, basically.
Awesome.
Should be there for you. Google it. It'll
Google
come up.
You'll find it.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Do it.
All right. If I can stop shaking. The year that she arrived, Clarissa and Tobias Moss. Nope. Yes. All right. The year that she arrived, Clarissa and Tobias Moss died. Or wasn't Rebecca's loss enough to wet her eyes? They married late, they moved west, or was that right? By a senior brother, William, by her side. Laid a love down, she placed a name as if kissing her face. So laid a love down in this town, she made the name. So they built a life. Tobias did his business with pride. With whiskey, land, and money hit his stride. But 2 more babies died for Laura shined a light. And even Laura in her teens died a child. Laid love down, she placed a name as if kissing her face. So laid love down in this town, she made the name. And all these years, 6 children gone. So with money, power, and influence, they plotted in memoriam till Tobias had his accident. Lydia, oh Lydia. And so she sat alone, director on the banking board, and owning much of the neighborhood. She doubled down, double dollars proudly stood on the parks, the schools, the hospital. Laid her love down, she placed a name as if kissing her face. Laid her love down in this town, she made the name. Laid her love down in this town, she placed a name as if kissing her face. Laid love down in this town, she made the name a legacy.
All right. Thank you.
I love that you have this whole album about Peoria. That's awesome.
Me too. As
Are
you were,
a lifelong Peorian, or?
The area, yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in Washington, right
Okay.
across the river, and then been living here in town for quite a few years.
Very cool.
Yeah.
we hear a lot about historical figures, and sometimes we
Yeah.
don't really think to look into it. And so, like, as you were singing and I'm hearing the words, like, I got a little bit like emotional, like just thinking
Like
about.
I had no idea that they went through all of that either.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's wow, amazing. So I'm really excited to like hear your album this summer and hear the rest of it. And
Thank you.
very, very cool.
Thank you.
for
I'm excited to
coming on.
get the record out.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Will you be having a record release party?
I'm sure. I'm sure, and I'm
Excellent.
sure we'll hit the road a little bit for it too.
Sure, very cool. All right, well, unless anybody has anything else to add. Okay, excellent. Well, we will see you around this weekend. There's lots of fun stuff to do, as always. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week on Tuesday, because that's what day we do this now. And then we just get up and leave.
PeoriaLife.com.